Hello, my friends. Chef Blondie here. Finally, after 3 cancellations we had to do with our RV trips, we finally decided we could do this one. And you know what? It's 101 degrees out there. And so the air conditioner is going in the RV, but I want to share this recipe with you because a little bit over a year ago, we did this. This was our first video in the RV, and we want to redo it. It's Rice with Mushrooms and Steamed Asparagus by Jacques Pepin. So, shall we get started? Just bear with me with this one. It's going to be a challenge, but you know, this is a 24-foot RV, and we've got our Maine Coon with us, and it's going to be an interesting trip. Happy cooking. Okay, here we go. We've added a tablespoon of butter and a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. And first of all, we're going to cook our onions. You know, so I use 1 whole onion. And then when those cook for about 2 minutes, we're going to add our cremini mushrooms. And that's 8 ounces packet. And like I've always said, you know, rinse your mushrooms right before you're going to use them. So we're going to get all of this browned up, and then we'll keep going.
Since I'm your sous chef and I'm trying to learn what you're doing,
Yeah.
Were those onions chopped coarsely or finely?
They were chopped coarsely. Same thing with the cremini mushrooms. Or you could use portobello.
You're so smart, Chef Blondie.
No, I'm hot and tired, but that's okay. I love cooking. Okay, let's get this thing started. We're almost ready here. It's interesting cooking on a gas range instead of my electric at home. But, you know, I love this little RV. I'm right by Mom's feet. Yep, here's my Maine Coon, my sweet Mr. Monty. He's right by my feet. I think we're about ready for the onions. I know, Mont. I know, Banks. Here we go. Get these cooked up. Turn up the heat a little bit. All right, our next step, we're going to add our cremini mushrooms, coarsely chopped. And then we're going to add about a teaspoon of herb de Provence. I'll cook this a couple of minutes. Anyway, thank you for joining me with this recipe. Like I said, the first video we did was kind of stilted. But I hope you like this one a little better.
Okay, Chef Blondie, tell us what you're doing now.
And we're sauteing the cremini mushrooms and the herbes de Provence with the onions for a couple of minutes. In our next step, we're going to add 2 cups of jasmine rice, or rice of your choice, with some salt and pepper. And then we're going to add our vegetable stock. You can add chicken stock if you want, but I just chose to make this a vegetarian dish. All right, let's get the rice in here.
So, Chef Blondie, tell me, what are your greatest challenges cooking on the RV, in the RV?
The cramped space. I think my little farmhouse kitchen is small, but it's luxurious compared to a 24-foot RV. But you know, I love being in the RV, and it's okay.
Well, is it a challenge in trying to make these recipes and have them come out well, even in these strange settings?
It's a challenge, but I tell you what, they always come out perfect. Okay, so we need a half teaspoon of salt.
What kind of salt are you using?
I'm using Redmond salt. It's the only kind of salt that I'll use. And it calls for 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, but I'm a pepper person, so I just whoop, 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 do what I like.
I've noticed that about your cooking. That little bit of whoop really makes it taste great.
Okay, so we're going to stir this for a little while. Then we're going to add 4 cups of our chicken stock, or our vegetable stock in this case. And then let's add our vegetable stock.
Well, even over the air conditioner, I can hear that wonderful sizzling.
Well, let me give this a stir. You know, if any of you have an RV, and share with me some of your cooking experiences. Here we go, all 4 cups.
It smells great already.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so this is a delightful dish. So let's bring it to a boil. And we're going to turn it down and cover it and simmer it for approximately 15 minutes. Right, now it's time to put our 18 asparagus spears on top. Oh my gosh, they're pretty long, but they'll work. Okay, very tender asparagus spears. And then we're going to cover it for about 10 minutes and just let it steam. Now, isn't that beautiful? We're going to let this cook for about 10 minutes with the lid on. Okay, I think we're there. The asparagus looks nice and tender and done. And so we're going to serve this up. And I don't think there's any need for a taste test because we've done this before. But it's absolutely wonderful. And, you know, and if you're a vegetarian or you just don't want meat for the night, try this. It's really delicious. This is a perfect dish to serve in a small RV. You know, it's absolutely delicious. And if you try it, I know you're going to love it. So happy cooking.